Hello, my students. Welcome to today's lesson. So today we are looking at trigonometry, and our concentration is on the sine rule. Okay, so how can you tell that it is the sine rule that you need to use? So number one, when you have two angles and a side, when two angles are given and a side, and also when two sides and an angle are given, then you know that it is what? Sine rule. Also, when one complete matching pair is given and the one half matching set are given, that you can tell that I'm dealing with sine rule. Like for example, angle B we are given 55 here and side B. So this is a complete matching pair. So angle B and the side B is given. See here, we are just given the side, but the angle we are not given. So this one is not complete. So you can tell that it's sine rule. When two sides are given and an angle, okay, here two angles are given and a side. So always there's one complete matching side. So like here, angle C is completely matching with this. And here you have half this, and here there's no side. So one complete set and one half matching set. Then we know that it is sine rule. Now, the formula that we use in sine rule is small letter a sine capital letter A is equals to small letter b sine capital B equals small letter c sine c. Now, the small letters, they represent sides, and the capital letters, they represent angles. Okay? So, like angle A, the opposite of this angle A is the small letter a here, the sides. Okay. Now, let us look at a few examples. So, example number one, we says find the missing angles and the side. Find the missing angles and the side. So, we use our formula. We say A over sine A is equal to B over sine B. Now, what have we been given here? We have A, small letter A stands for sine, it's there. So we have 9.5 over, what is sine A? Sine A is 55 degrees. 55 degrees. So equals, what is B here? It's 10. And the sine B is what? Is X. We are not been given. So it's what we are finding. We are finding this angle. Okay. So when you reach here, what do? You cross multiply. So this will be 9.5 times the sine X. So it should be 9.5 sine X. It will be equals to sine 55 times 10. Okay. Like that. Hope that you have followed what we have done there. So now, from here you are going to say, we're going to work out this. We say sine, okay, look at this, sine 55. It will give us what? 0.819. Okay, so this will be equals to 9.5 sine X will be equals to 0.819 times 10, because sine 55 is 0.819. Okay, so this will be 9.5 sine X will be equal to, so when we multiply 0.819, we multiply by 10. Okay, to give us 8.19. So to give us 8.19. So when you reach here, we make sine X the subject. So we divide by 9.5. Even here 9.5. So this will go and that will go. So remember this sine X is equals to, so this we divide it by 9.5. Okay. It will give us 0.862. Give us 0.862. Now, when you reach here, since you are finding the angle, so this side we'll cross the equal side and come this side. So we're going to remain with x of equals to, so when this sign crosses the equal side, it will have an inverse sign like that. Okay, we are saying this sign, it crosses the equal side. And when it crosses the equal side, you introduce the what? The inverse sign like that, minus 1. Okay, and then you open brackets, you put 0.862 in brackets. Okay, I hope that you have followed that one. When you reach at this point, since you are finding the angle, so this sign, it will cross the equal side. When it crosses the equal side, it will have the what? The inverse sign. And then you put the 0.81 in brackets. Now, you punch that on the calculator. How do you do it? You go on shift, okay, and then you say sign. You see it has brought that same as it is on the board. So you open brackets, say 0.862. We close the brackets. This will be equals to 59.5. So therefore, our angle, it will be equals to 59.5 degrees. Okay, that is the angle here. Okay, so we're saying x, the angle there is 59.5 degrees. That is our angle there. Okay, so we move. We have found this angle. Now let us find this angle here. Let us find this angle. Now, this is very simple. How do you find this angle? You have this angle and you have that angle. So we know that the angles in a triangle, they add up to 180. Okay? So what do? We just add this plus this, and then we subtract from 180. So, number 2, we are going to say, we are going to add 55 in this angle, and also plus 59.5, and then we subtract it from 180. Okay, so we equate to 180 because the angles in a triangle, they add up to 180. Okay, so we do this. We say this is number 2. So we're going to say like that. Yeah? So therefore, say x plus. So when we add 55, plus 59.5. Okay, it will give us 114.5 is equals to 180. So if we say x is equals to, say, 180 minus 114.5. So therefore, our angle will be, so when you subtract from 180, our angle will be 65.5 degrees. Like that. You have found the what? The angle there. How have we found this angle? Since we have this angle 55 and we have found that angle 59.5 here, for us to find this angle, we just add these two angles and subtract from 180, because the total sum of all the angles in the triangle, it is 180. Now, let us go and find the what? The side. Let us find the side. Okay, so now we want to find now this side. Since this side we have, and this side A we have, so we want to find side C. So we're going to use our formula. We say A over sine A is equals to, since we're finding this side AB, this side AB is equals to C. So we'll say C over sine C. Okay. So this A is complete, but this is not complete. We just know the angle here. Okay, but the side we don't know. So our A is what? Our A is 9.5 over, what is sine A? Sine A is 55. This will be equals. The C, we don't know the C. Okay, this is what we are finding. We don't know. Over, and what is our sine C? Okay, what is sine C? We say the sine C is equals to what? To 65.5. This is sine C. The angle here, it is 65.5. We have already found this. So, this is 65.5. Now, when we reach here, what we do? We cross multiply. We cross multiply. So, this will be 9.5 times sine 65.5 to be equals to sine 55C. Okay, so what we do, we punch that on our calculator. We punch it on our calculator. So we're going to say, what is sine 65.5? So we say sine 65.5, like that. So this will be equals to, okay, 0.9099. Okay, so that when we round off that, okay, when we round off that, this will give us, this will be 9.5 times 0.910. Okay, it will be equals to, what is sine 55? Okay, sine 55 is equals to 0. So here we have 0.819, like that. Okay, so here what have we done? We have punched sine 65.5, which is 0.9110, and this is sine 55, it is this. So we say C, because that's what we are finding. So when we multiply 9.5 times 0.910, okay, to give us 8.645. So here we have 8.645 is equals to 0.819C. Okay, so in order for us to make C the subject, we divide by 0.819. Even there, we divide by 0.819. So this will cancel, remain with the C is equals to. So when we say divided by 0.819, okay, what is it giving us? It's giving us 10.55555. So when you round off to three significant figures, it will be 10.6. Okay, so C is 10.6 centimeters. Okay. So that is how you find an angle and also the side. So this C, we are saying we have found it is 10.6. So this is 10.6 centimeters, like that. Let us go and look at another example. Okay. Okay. So we have an exam question here. This is how they ask you this question in an exam. So three villages A, B, C are connected as shown below. Given that AB is 15 kilometers, so AB is 15 kilometers, and angle ABC is 79 degrees. Angle AB, so this angle to be 79 degrees. And also angle C here, ACB is 40 degrees. Calculate the distance AC. Now, from what we have learned, we know that this distance AC is what? Is B. Distance AC is B. Okay? And this distance AB is what? Is C. And the distance BC is A. Okay. So, for us to find the distance here, distance AC, we look at what we have been given. What have we been given? So we have been given the complete set of sine C and also the distance for C. And we have been given the angle at B, but we have not been given the length AC. This is what we want to find. So we are going to use this and also this, because that's what you have been given. So what do we do? So we're going to say C over sine C is equals to small letter b over sine b. Okay? Because we have been given the complete set of this. So what is our C? Our C is yes 15. So say 15 over, what is sine C? It's 40 degrees. So this is 40. It is equal to your AC. We are finding this. AC is equals to B. So we don't know the B, and the sine B is 79 degrees. Okay. So from there now we cross multiply. So this will be 15 times the sine 79 is equals to sine 40 degrees what B. Okay. So when we reach there, what do we do? When we reach there, we are going to say, what is the 15 times the sine 79? So we find the sine 79. What is sine 79? Okay, it is 0. So this will be 15 times 0.982. It is equals to sine 40. We say sine 40 here. It is equals to 0.64. You round off, that will be 3. So 0.643 B. We are finding the distance what AC, which is B. So when we multiply 15 times this, it will be 15 multiplied by 0.982. Okay, to give us 14.73, it is equals to 0.643 B. So for us to remain with B here, we're going to divide by 0.43. Even this side, we divide by 0.643. When you cancel this, you cancel that, you just remain with B. It is equals to, so we divide 14.73 divided by 0.643. What is it giving us? It's giving us 22.9. 22.9. So the distance there is 22.9. The units are kilometers. So therefore we can say AC, this AC distance, AC is equals to 22.9 kilometers. Like that. We have found our answer. Let's go to B. Find the area of the triangle ABC. Now, how do we find the area? The formula that we use to find the area is what? We say area is equals to half AB sine what? Sine C. That is the standard what? That is the formula. A stands for area times the sides half equals half times side A and B, and then sine what? Sine C. So now, what are we finding here? This, the area of this triangle. The area of this triangle. What sides have we been given? We have side what? Side C we have, and side B we have. We don't have side A. So our formula is going to be like this. So say A is equals to half times what we have. Side B is there. We have side B. So B, and also side C we have. C, and then sine what? We're going to say sine what? Sine A. Okay? Since we have used the B and C, side B and C, we say sine A. Okay? So now, from there now, we are going to replace. We're going to replace. So this will equals to half times, what is side B? Side B is what we have found here. This is 22.9 times side C is 15. 15. Now, sine A. We have sine A here. We don't have the angle here on sine A. So how do we find the angle? We just add the angle at A is equals to, we're going to add this and subtract from 180. So it says 79 plus 40 is equals to what? 180. Okay? So 79 plus 40. 79 plus 40 gives us what? This will be 119 equals 119 equals to what? 180. So when this comes this other side, we subtract. This one comes this, so we say minus. So from 180 we take away 119, it will be 61. So the angle here is 61 degrees. So therefore, here we're going to say sine 61 degrees. Okay. So you just punch everything there on the calculator. How do you punch that? So you say half. We're going to say 1. This is we're saying like that. That's how you write half. Okay. Here where there is A, B over C. So you do like this. Do like this. 1 there. That's a fraction like that. So times 22.9 times 15. And then we say sine 61. So you just put everything on the calculator. So there it has given us 150.215. Okay, so therefore our area will be equals to 150.2 kilometers squared. Okay, area is always, you always put what? Squared. Okay, so we have found the A. So this is the formula that we use to find A. Just have to master this formula. Okay, let's go to question number 3, which says find the shortest distance from B to AC. This is our AC. Okay, so from here to here, what is the shortest distance? So how do you find the shortest distance? The formula that we use to find the shortest distance is like this. So say H is equals to 2 times A. This A is for area, okay? Over what? So like here we're going to say over B. Because that's what you have been asked in the question. From shortest distance from B to AC. And our AC is what? Is B, small letter B. Okay. So this will be equals 2 times. The A is the area. So where there is the A, just put the area that you have found here. So say 150.2 over, what is our B? Our B already found it. It's 22.9. So we put 22.9 there. So therefore the shortest distance will be equals to, say 2 times 150.2. Okay. So equals to that, we divide by 22.9. Okay, so our shortest distance is 13.1. 13.1 kilometers. 13.1 kilometers. Okay, so that is how we deal with the sine rule. So go through these examples that we have solved. Rewind the video, solve the same questions over and over so that you get and understand the concept. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much for watching.